Howdy folks, hope this is working. I'm going to presume it is. Yes it is. Welcome to Fast Track Piano number 102. It's early in the morning here. You've got to learn to turn on your machine. There we go. Hi, my name's Daryl and I'm from fasttrackpiano.com, where you can learn simple piano arrangements online. I'm here for you to help you with your music. I've been doing this forever. And I'm in Sydney, Australia, and it's 6:15 in the morning here. So if you're in somewhere normal, if you can use that word, you're probably enjoying your Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. But outside here, it's just starting to get light, and there's smoke everywhere. So that's going to be our code word for the day. If you send me an email at the end of this by no later than 5 minutes at the end of this session, use the code word SMOKE, and you can get a 50% discount for any of the songs in the song shop on my website. Have a look, there's 100 of them there. And we're going to fiddle around with a little one of them today. So the code word is smoke. I'm learning this song for the band. I'm in a band called Sax Appeal. Check it out. Check out the website, saxappealjazz.com. saxappealjazz.com. I wish you could all come and see us play. We're playing this Friday night. Coffee needed, even though it's not the greatest drink in the world. And we're learning, I think it's a Duke Ellington piece called Things Ain't What They Used to Be. And it's basically a blues. There it is. It's harder than it looks. You got this really big stretch here. You got to go. That's really difficult. So I've got to practice that more. I'll just make sure that everything's working here. Click that. Okay. I've got a little list of things here that I'm going to try and get through today. Hello, Susie Q. Good to see you. Hey, and Chris, baby, love your playing, mate. Slide guitar, fantastic. I wish we could jam in here right now. Blues Lane, hello. Hartmut, Manuel, number one. And Peter, g'day Peter. George, g'day George, lovely to see you. It's so sweet to see friendly names up there. I've got an idea that g'day Sean, how are you? From Canada, thanks for tuning in. I wonder if I'm going to get through all this stuff. Doesn't matter, I usually just make it up, but I thought I'd better pull my socks up a little bit. I am wearing socks, see? Yeah. And just get a little bit more organised. So I'm going to try and be. And I've got something very special I want to try tomorrow at this time. Yes, and I'd love you to be part of it. So I've got to tell you about that. A very special thing I want to start tomorrow at this time. Well, the first thing we're going to look at is, we're going to look at the word smoke. That's the code name for today, smoke. When I think of smoke, I think of smoke on the water. most famous rock riffs of all time. Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. There it is. I love the way it just sits on the G. The bass player just sits on the G while the riff changes up here. And in the chorus, I love the chords. Smoke on the... Now this chord here is brilliant. A flat. Water. That's great, isn't it? Smoke on the water. Fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. Then it jumps straight back into the riff again. Keith Lord was the organ player for Deep Purple. He was a brilliant player. They actually did one of the first groups to actually join an orchestra with a rock band way back in 1969, 1970 or something. And I was lucky enough to see Deep Purple play down here at the local pub for $50 one day. I think I've told you about this story before, but doesn't matter, I'll tell you again. So that's Smoke on the Water. Don't you love those chords? Smoke on the water. A flat chord. A flat, C, E flat. Fire in the time. Smoke on the water. Yeah. All right. Okay, Manuel. Manuel sent me a request. He's been jamming. He's been doing the Scale Up program, I think. The Scale Up program, which I've devised with a friend of mine, Samantha. I'm not sure if she's watching today. She's over in Broken Hill or somewhere. Man, it's smoky out there. It's really smoky. Say someday you'll find all who love are blind. Oh, when your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. Wasn't going to play that, but there it is. Oh, just think it is Stephen there. Hello, Stephen. G'day, mate. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, and don't forget to subscribe to the website and the YouTube channel. It all helps. Thanks very much. I'd like to keep doing this, but I need your inspiration, like you may need mine. So it goes round and round and round and round. Okay, now Manuel, my good friend from Belgium, he's asked me to look at this thing. It's got, I'll show it to you, see if you can see it here. It says D minor 7 to G7 to C major 7. This is a very common chord progression, especially in jazz. D minor 7, G7, C maj 7. Here it is. That note, that chord there is D minor 7. D, F, A, C. It might remind you of a certain Billy Joel tune. I've completely forgotten it. Hang on. There we go. Anyway, we're not doing that today. D, F, A, C. That's D minor 7. Lovely chord. If you can do that with your left hand, it's beautiful. And if you can just move your hands around, just go up and down, it sounds great. Listen to this. minor 7. Heard this song in the car yesterday, an old Paul McCartney song called Silly Love Songs. I love you. That just reminded me of it. I love you. Okay. I mean, I can play that all day. Sometimes I do. No. I mean, this is gem. This is gold. Gold just sitting there in your house. Get on the piano and just do this stuff. I showed it to a guy once and he turned it into a song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no da 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 da. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Da 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 da. Anyway, this chord manual, D F A C. Then you go to G7, which is up here. G, B, D, F, and then you go to C Maj 7. This is a really chord, yeah, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes is a classic song, isn't it? Jerome Kern wrote the tune, I think, and it just jumps all over the place. You know, a lot of the pop songs today, they find a little snippet and it just moves around and it gets very repetitive. That's the way it is. Here is D minor 7. And this is G7 and C Maj 7. Very common chord progression. Just play the notes out of the chord. C Maj 7. How pretty is that? Now, instead of having to do this big jump, you could go. Now, instead of going all the way up there, you could just move these two to there. How's that? And it's the same notes, same letters, only it's easier to play. There we go. Yeah, have a look at the scale-up program. Emmanuel's telling you all about it. If you're interested, just send me an email. Say, Daryl, I'm interested in the scale-up program. We do a different scale every month. All the chords, have a jam session on pops or famous pop songs. Send me an email. There you go. Nice little chord progression. Now, I want to tell you about something I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to try something tomorrow and I'd love you to be part of it. What am I going to do? Oh, before I do teach you, I'll just tell you what happened yesterday. We went for a big drive. I rang this cafe on Saturday afternoon, said, I couldn't talk to them. That's right, couldn't talk to them, had to leave a message. So I left a message. So we book a table for 2. And then it said, should go online and book online. So I went online, and I couldn't just book it online. I had to join Open Table or something, so I joined Open Table. Then I booked it online. Okay, all well and good. Great. So, half an hour later. So we get up in the morning yesterday, and we drive for 3.5 hours to get to this place. And the road was closed right at the end. Couldn't get there. Couldn't get there. There was just road closed across the... Can't get there. So then I tried to ring them, and there was only one bar on the phone because it's out in the country. One bar, and he actually picked up the phone. I said, mate, we've driven for 3.5 hours and we're almost there, and we can't get there. Why didn't you let us know? You had a mobile phone. I said, oh, everybody looks at live traffic when they go out, livetraffic.com when they go out into the country, don't they? Oh, come on. You've got to look at your computer every second just to survive these days. It's ridiculous. So there's my rant. Okay, tomorrow we're going to do this. In a little while from now, if I'm not feeling a little less sound, I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby town. Climbing to the top, throw myself off in an effort to make it clear to whoever that you're shattered, left standing in the lurch at a church of people saying, my God, that's tough, she stood him up, no point in us remaining. You may as well go home, as I did on my own, alone again, naturally. Now, I had somebody through the week, lovely song by Gilbert Sullivan. G'day, Andrea. I had an email through the week from a guy who just wanted me to devise a lesson for that. And to tell you the truth, to devise a lesson for one person is a pain. It's a lot of work. And therefore, if it's a lot of work, I've got to, charge accordingly, or just don't do it, or make it really simple, which I don't want to do. But I've got this idea. Tomorrow at this times, I'm going to teach this song, Alone Again Naturally. I'm going to teach it several ways. I'm going to spend half an hour just teaching, not prattling on like I do here. Showing you how to play it with your right hand and your left hand. Nice chords. Doing it over and over again so you've really got it. It will be recorded so you can watch it later. And I will have a music guide. If you want it, you can ask me for it. The music guide here so you can print it out or leave it on your computer so you can look at it. So you'll be able to play this lovely song, Alone Again Naturally, which has got beautiful chords in it, nice little tune. So you can play it just as playing a tune, or as well as that, I will teach you how to play it, big fat chords, so you can sing it. Now we're going to give this a go. I don't know how far I'm going to get in half an hour. I might have to go over, but I'd like you to be part of the experiment. To tune in and watch it, and for now, I'd like you to be better, in want of a better term, bunnies for this experiment. And you can feel free to donate, of course, using the donate button on the website if you would like to do that, which eventually it will have to be sorted out like that. But tomorrow we'll give it a shot, hey? So at this time, if you're free, tune in. And if you're not free, you might be able to watch it later anyway. It might be still up there, so you can have a look. Okay? Alone Again Naturally by Gilbert O'Sullivan. It's an experiment, and if it works, we might be able to do this on a regular basis and just learn things properly. None of this Daryl chatter all the time. There's nothing wrong with Daryl chatter. Well, when he's got to stop sooner or later. Okay. I've got 11 minutes, and we're going to do the note of the day. Here it is. It's a shocker. There's the note of the day. Now that thing's a treble clef, which means it's for the right hand. And this note is way up the top. The lines are, every good boy deserves fruit. Every good boy deserves fruit. And this is one up higher. This is an A. Right up there. You like that idea, Manuel? Tune in, see how we go. See if I can keep my mouth shut and just teach. I won't be able to. But I'll do my best. So that note there is an A. Ta-da! You should learn to read, You should learn to read music. Okay, now we're going to do a rhythm of the day. Here's all my rhythms. I'll pull one out. Oh, this is a dead easy one. Dead easy. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah. That's a quarter note, and a half note. For the rest of the world that don't live in America, that's a crotchet, crotchet, and a minim. Okay, so that's that rhythm. I just thought of something else I've got in the roof that we could give a go. I'll go and get it. In the meantime, you can try and work out this chord. There you go, it's an easy one. Let's talk amongst yourselves there. So don't forget, tomorrow, this time, tune in and we'll experiment with learning Alone Again Naturally by Gilbert O'Sullivan and see, you can let me know whether it works or not. Okay, now this book here, man, I'm old, I've done so much stuff. Here's a book of rhythms for big fat chords. When you're singing songs and you want to play an E minor chord, for instance, here's an E minor chord. E, G, and B. Now I'm trying to teach you something, folks, because there's no point in just watching YouTube videos forever. Well, you can, but it's a bit like monkey see, monkey do. If you understand a little bit about what's under the bonnet, you'll know what happens when a car breaks down a little bit. You'll be able to get yourself out of trouble. And understanding things like this helps. Good on you, Chris. Love to see you along. E minor, this is E minor. E major sounds like this. Minor sounds sad. Major sounds happy. Some say anyway. Now if you want to play a big fat E minor chord, E minor was one of the first chords I learned on the guitar. Here's the E minor chord on the guitar. E minor, great chord on the guitar. Okay, so why did I do that? Because I can't help myself, that's why. I get bored very easily. So, no I don't. I'm a very patient man. I've taught this one a million times. How'd you like to spend 40 years of your life teaching that? And I still can't play the middle bit. Kids love that song, Beethoven's Für Elise. That's probably the #1 piano song of all time. E minor chord. Okay, big fat E minor chord. Here it is. Now you can play that many ways. This is from a thing on the website called the Rhythm Book. And there's about 40 different rhythms here. 40 different rhythms to help you with your big fat chord playing. Check it out, it's on the website. The Rhythm Book. It's in the big fat chord section. This is #1. That's the right hand, that's the left hand. Right hand goes plop, 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 plop. Left hand just goes boing. So, if you do it together, it goes plop, 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 plop. Okay, now there's a simple little rhythm for your big fat chords to get you going. I think we've done our chords, we've done our rhythm, we've done our note. Have I gone through all these things here? The blue. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you. I've done. Can you do that? A lot of people can't. Good on ya, Susie Q. Is Judith there? go and play golf today. I don't know if I'm going to see the ball. It's shocking out there. I wonder if I can turn this around so you can see the smoke. It's all blue and orangey, yucky. As soon as I open the door to go outside, it's terrible. So tomorrow, I Learn Again Naturally experiment with everybody. We'll give it a go. We've only got a couple of minutes left. Now, have I gone through everything? Yes, I have. So the blues. I've done a lot of new things this year. It's probably worn me out. That's why I was a couple of weeks ago for number 100. I was a little bit flat. But I'm pumped up again now. Had a drive yesterday to 3.5 hours to Nowhere Land. That's okay. And we found a pub anyway. We found a pub with a great view. And so what am I saying now? Oh, the blues thing. I'm going to put out this, well, it's already there, Absolute Blues package for people that have never played the blues before. The hardest part is this thing here, the first bit. Being able to do that. Now I go through it all really slowly, very repetitive, so you really get it part of your system. Yep. Hello, Trisha. You're going to show them the Nutcracker today. You got 3 minutes. It's in the kitchen. Oh, baby. Hey, yeah. I love the blues. It's harder than it looks. Oh, baby. I love the blues. It makes me feel good. Hope it does it for you. Great lyrics, do you think that? Yeah. You know, I've got a copyright strike for doing something like that. What? I mean, is the blues copyrighted? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know. Anyway. Okay, so the blues package, Absolute Blues package, I'm putting that together. I'm going to send out an email. Now, you only ever get this stuff if you are subscribed to the website and you subscribe to the YouTube channel and you ring that little bell. You got to ring that little bell on there so you get notified, okay? Rightio. So we're going to have to finish up. So the word for today, code word for the day is smoke. And if you want a 50% discount of any songs in the song shop, there's over 100 there. Just use the donate button and I'll send it to you. Sometimes I actually send it before I go to golf. Sometimes you got to wait. Yeah, it's like Christmas, isn't it? And I'll send it to you. But tomorrow, this time tomorrow, please try and remember. I'd love to see you come along and we'll really do an intensive on this Learn Again Naturally and see how we go with it, right? Thanks, Chris. That's the idea. As a friend of mine said, if it's not fun, it's not sustainable. It's got to be fun. Jeez. Hey, what about this one? I played this at the start. I've got to learn this for Friday. The hard part is you've got to put your thumb here, first finger here, third finger on E. Now this is the hard part. Fourth finger on G. That is not easy. And then there. And you have to do it fast. So like. Then you do it up higher. Funny bit. Aha, it's an E on top. Now you got this little bit at the end. I always reckon that bit sounds like the theme song for Parkinson or something, yeah? Alright, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to go. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for everybody saying hello. And don't forget, tomorrow, this time, let's give it a shot. I'll have to remember too. Maybe Judith or somebody can send me an email through the day and say, Daryl, don't forget, you got to do it again tomorrow. That would be good. And we'll do an intensive and see how we go. Enjoy your day, folks. Bye-bye. What's the other one I've got to practice? The other one goes like this. Then it goes. Oh man, that's not easy. I'll have to practice that slowly. Okay.